Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're over on the pay to win account, hoping to check out the prince, seeing exactly how well he works. We'll collect up some loot here. We have to do the magician's hat. We have a ton of stuff here. If you guys have not seen, there is a brand new code that just came out. I just seen about probably 15-20 minutes ago now. Prince of Persia is the new code that came out. So if you go ahead and go to Lilith's redemption site, there's a link in there. You do get 500 diamonds, you get 500 essence, and 500k gold. So make sure, guys, that you go ahead and redeem that code. What's going on, guys? We got Moha, we got Pluto here, NYC Ghost, James, Damon, Relentless, Dark Plane. We have a lot of people here. Ibrahim's here as well. So we're going to collect up our rewards, guys. Look how many rewards we're getting. Remember, a lot of these are coming out of this Chasmic Altar event rewards. We were Pioneer first, so I think we were maybe the highest, but ultimately we do get a cool new medal right there. We get some more hero essence, which is awesome. We get gold, we get EXP. This is really the big thing though. Looking at the common hero scroll, guys, if we're getting one more of these every single day, it accumulates. Think, 30 days down the road, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months. That's an absolute crazy amount of scrolls that you're actually going to get over that period. So very, very cool that they added them in there. What's going on, Glenn? Kenneth is here as well. And Nikos. All right, so look, again, that's a lot of rewards we got out of there, guys. So we'll do our fast rewards. We do 1, 2, which it looks like we got a little bit of gear. 3, we do it 4 times every single day with that. What's going on, Jack? Yep, the new code right there you go. Prince of Persia is up, guys. We're going to pick him up out of here. Ultimately, I want to go through and we got to do the magician's hat. You guys always bring me so much luck when it comes to opening up the magician's hat, getting Stargazer cards out of here. We'll do a couple summons. We'll pick up the Prince of Persia. We'll go ahead and get him geared up to where we can, and we'll go from there. What's going on, William? So magician's hat, guys, we have 6,000 magic tricks. So we have a ton of magic tricks in here. Again, right there, guys, 6,000 of these tricks. We need Stargazer cards. We need red emblems. That's exactly what we want to pull out of here. Stargazer cards and red emblems. Ultimately, we're going to pick up a bunch of red chests out of this event. But look at that, guys. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300 Poe coins right there. Boom. That is awesome. 2 more of our Stargazer cards, which is exactly what we want. Still trying to finish out Khazard at this point. 2 more Stargazer cards. Khazard, we already have it a plus 30 signature item, so we're just looking to build him out very, very quickly. As soon as we can, go ahead and finish him out. Look at that, guys. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1,500 Poe coins and Stargazer cards. Poe coins are going to be off the chain already, because we have a ton of summons here, guys. Stargazer cards we're seeing in almost every single pull. Not only that is, remember, I've said this from the beginning, you get a ton of resources, guys. It is a crazy, crazy amount of resources. 2 more cards there, a couple more Poe coins. The Prince is so broken. That's what I've heard. And I thought it was kind of weird, and I thought it might have been a misprint. I think it's kind of funny, and you guys might agree with me, that they named the Prince of Persia the Prince of Persia. I thought the Prince of Persia actually had a name. I thought it was like Dastin or something. But ultimately, the Prince of Persia, they just called the Prince of Persia. I'm like, is that just being lazy, or is that just, is he really referred to as just Prince of Persia? Is that what everyone calls him by his name? What's going on, Kevin? Which SIG should I invest in with Mahira or Silas? I would go Silas. Honestly, Mahira will work a little bit better, Dark. Even being lower, Silas has to have, and I repeat, guys, Silas has to have that plus 20 signature item or plus 30 signature item due to the 20% attack boost. If he is below there, he's not going to work as well just because of that. Mahira will still work good. He is nameless. He's just Prince. Okay, so he is just Prince. I'm like, because I seen some stuff on Reddit and they said it was Dastin, like Dastan or something. But if he is just Prince. What's going on, Brad? Prince is broken. I'm happy to... Yeah, I want to see. That is the name on his birth certificate. Look at Dark Blaine going all official on us there. That is the name on the birth certificate, guys. So he came out and they said he is the Prince of Persia. I've played the game many, many, many years ago. That's what I thought. I thought his name was Dustin. Dustin. I thought that's what his name was, his actual name. That's why I was surprised. But then again, we also did get Queen and Joker, so I know that's their actual names too. What's going on, JQ? So we're up to 175 of our circus medals. Just going through here, enjoying the chat. Look at that, guys. Boom, more Stargazer cards, more red chests. We're going to have a lot of red chests. It is what I'm super stoked about. We're going to see, because I think we're going to have more. We might have more tricks than we do chests. So we might actually run out of red chests. Dastin. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was Dastin. What's going on from Latin America? Yeah, I hear Prince is pretty OP, which is good. Maybe the us getting Prince will offset what we didn't get from our latest Celestial hero. I know a lot of people are not too happy with her overall. All right, guys, so there we go. So we got 225 of our magic tricks. So let's go ahead and exchange these. What do we got? 13 left. So 195, 260 emblem chests. Very nice. So the rest of these, I think we're just going to use down here. But ultimately, guys, that gives us 600 red chests. Look at that. 600 red chests, guys. Very, very cool. We do have a couple here, which these are the chests we get every single day. We're going to need other emblems. We're going to need more of our primordial emblems. We're going to need more of the amplifying emblems. We do have a couple there. Then, of course, we have 600 there. All right. Let's pop open all of our loot because we have a ton, guys. 21,000 essence. Another 2,000 there. 1,000 there. 222 million EXP. Then, of course, gold. Boom, 15 million there. Another 4 million, 5 million there. Very nice. So that is quite a bit, guys. That's awesome. I bet Twins and Rowan could synergize well with Prince. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of teams that synergize well with him. It seems like he is very, very strong, guys. We have 7 elite hero stones. Let's see who we get. Oh, very nice. We got Damon, we got Pippa, we got Peggy. Definitely good because we're still looking for Peggy. Got another Isabella there. And, of course, triple food, which is good. So that's a very, very good pull there. So got a couple more heroes to ascend. I think Peggy's already done. I think Damon's already done too. But I think out of all of the heroes we have to get EXP, we're not too big about. Gold, we're going to go, you know what? We're going to go with Twisted Essence. And this one, as you can see, they've added the old and the new, since now everything is on level 6. The old stops at 5. The new goes to 6, and we went red chests in there. Then, of course, the Regal Rewards, 5 to 6. Very cool. Which hero should I go for? Honestly, Kevin, out of that new Spring Day chest, which you guys seen just came up, ultimately, there's only 2 real heroes that I would look for. One, if you're building Damon, if you're using Damon, I would absolutely go ahead and build Damon. If you're not building Damon, I would probably go ahead and get Flora. Because remember, guys, when you're building Flora, every single copy you get out of those free red chests, it's very, very cool because you save 150,000 of the challenger tokens or of the tokens that you have to use. So you can definitely use them for a lot of other things. Morel is really good and the best designed hero in the whole game. Yeah, Restless, I've heard kind of both. I've heard there's places she works really well. I heard there's a couple other places where she's not super effective. So it's going to be a while before we build her, honestly. Just because right now, I believe we have Peggy we got to finish out with our diamonds. So here we have Peggy. Peggy is almost done. We need a little bit more food. But I think we had the copies of Peggy. I thought we had double copies of Peggy. Maybe not. I think it might have been the other account. So we only have 1. So we still need 3 copies of Peggy, guys. Which we got a couple summons here. Hopefully, main reason I'm doing this is I want to pick up some more of the more of our emblems. So boom, right there, we got a copy of Rose, not too bad. So an elite off the bat with our companion points and back-to-back elite, guys. What's going on from Costa Rica? Any update on the events? Lowering difficulty? Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen over on the test server, we did hit the very, very first point of the altars. So we got the first altar lit, which was this one, this corrupted altar. What it did on the test server, if you guys haven't seen, it lowered the campaign enemies in here by 3 levels. What's going on, Yosef? So we got a brand new sub. So ultimately, it lowered them by 3 levels across the entire game. So that is right, guys. It lowered it by the entire game with the altar. So whether you're in chapter 1 or whether you're in chapter 40, it lowered the enemy levels by 3 for everything. And I wish it showed on here exactly what it did. On the test server, it doesn't show either. And I think it looks like Streamlabs is finally catching up with everything. My Daemon is Ascended and my Flora is Elite. Yep, in that choice, Kevin, I would definitely go with Flora. Because again, guys, every copy of Flora you're getting, you're saving the 150,000 of your resources. All right, guys, so here we'll go ahead and pick him up. Or let's finish our summons, then we'll pick him up. All right, so we got 18 scrolls. We got 10 of our companion scroll or our faction scrolls. And I think we still have 8 more days. At this point, since we have 8 more days left, I'm going to save the diamonds. And I'm going to save the diamonds for Peggy. When it resets, we can get our last 3 copies of Peggy. Then we can be done with her. Your gold counting is... Yeah, the K's and millions throw me off, Ruble. It really does throw me off when I see it. Because it's different format regardless. If they would just put millions or not millions... The gold, it is suspicious. Maybe Lilith gives me more gold, is what I'm hoping. All right, so we got 1 regular scroll. What's going on, Tazdid? Look at that. That's a lot of food out of that pull. 1 scroll. You know what? Let's go with 1 pull. Maybe because of the streaming luck, we can get a copy of Peggy, I'm hoping. We got an elite. Is it going to be Peggy? Can we call it? It is Peggy. Oh, there it is, guys. Remember that? Is the campaign... I don't know, Hills. A lot of people have been asking that. Once it went in effect, I don't know exactly how they're going to play it. Because there were a couple questions, and there was a couple questions that I put in Reddit that I didn't know. Like, 1, are those debuffs going to be permanent? Is this going to keep going on repeat? Is this something we're gonna see? I know it's funny because I did the last with Rowan. I called Rowan and then we pulled him, and then I called another Rowan on the free to play. We pulled it again. It was getting crazy, but I don't know if we're gonna kill him and the buffs are gonna remain. If the buffs are gonna be there for a limited time. If this is an event, they're just going to put on repeat. If it's going to be on cycle, I don't know. There's a ton. It's the streaming. Honestly, guys, if you've checked out some of the faction videos, usually when I stream, I have a lot more luck than just recording. I'm in 359 level when I rolled an AE, but I managed to get 360 crystal. Will they count 335 or 36? Ashes, they will count 36. So because we've even seen that before, even if you level up the resonating crystal here during the AE, your heroes will get the 1 level bump, even going through progression. So it doesn't like lock you in day 1, I guess. It continues with the progression, because I've actually went up a level in here, or a 10 level, and we were 1 level higher in the AE. And Board is here, guys. Thank you for joining us, Board. How much difficulty is going to be reduced with the Cosmic Altar? Ruble, right now, we don't know. I'm not sure if Board has any insight onto the altar. We just unlocked on the test server, again, the very, very first corrupted altar. It lowered the levels of the heroes. It might lower all levels between all of them. We still have to wait to see exactly what it does, really. All right, guys, so there's Peggy. Oh, so we still need 4 copies of her. That's okay, though. So I will definitely use this. And I thought we had food for her, if I wasn't mistaken. There's Mythic Peggy. Very nice. So we'll get emblems out of there, guys. We need emblems. There's my Mythic Plus Peggy. Very nice. 4 to 5 levels each boost. So is it going to do, are all 5 of them going to do the same thing? Each boost is just going to reduce the levels? Because that's a lot of levels. 5 altars. If you look, that's quite a few. Boom. So there is Peggy, guys. So we need 4 more copies of Peggy. But that's okay, because that gives us a lot of resources, which is the reason why we're looking for Peggy. 50 more resources. Look at that, guys. 4 more, and she will be done. Remember, Ullard has 46 hours left, and he will be done. But there he is, guys. Boom. There is our prince. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick him up really quick. As far as the altar, it's currently 4 to 5 per altar. Could be more later altars. Yeah, and I didn't know, because I think the first one, it went down 3. So I don't know if it was 4 or 5. I know there was a bunch of screenshots up on Reddit that it went down 3. So it actually adjusted it 3 levels on the campaign. Not sure if it has more of an effect later or what it may be. But boom, there, guys, is the prince. So we have him. Let's see who we're going to go ahead and union him with. I don't even know if I have any dimensional keys. Nope. All right, so who do we got in here that we really don't use much? Thorin, we don't really use much. Since he's on level 1, we're going to have to level him up, but we can put him to 5 stars, which is good. Short of the tower, we don't use Kalthar for anything. There we go. So let's drop Kalthar into the Resonating Crystal. There's his signature item. So he's all maxed out, which is awesome. I might just have to go through, you know what? Let's take out Flora right now. We'll throw in our Kalthar. There we go, guys. There he is. Prince is more like Ezio than Aziz. Yeah, definitely Ezio. That's what a lot of people have said, guys. So there he is, guys. 5 stars. Have him max out, which is awesome. We're going to have to go ahead and build him up. It's good to check the test. Yeah, I know. We're going to have to wait to see what the test server does. After 31 is too much. Yeah, so Mark, they actually adjusted the campaign. If you guys haven't seen, they did adjust the campaign chapters up to, I think, 36 now. So here, guys, we're going to need a lot more emblems. We can unlock the signature item. Look at that. In between abilities, Prince will attempt to adjust his position by rolling or somersaulting backwards in order to meet the conditions of his Tempest of Agony and Wall Dive attack. During these, the Prince dodge again goes up 100 points. And once the actions have finished, Prince's attack rating will be increased by 20%. So very, very strong there, guys. And again, we're probably going to have to pick up quite a bit. And it adds HP, attack, and defense, which I like. So let's see. We're still going to need a lot more emblems for him. Should I SI plus 30 my Arthur? Ruble, honestly, plus 20 for Arthur will work, depending where you're at. Ultimately, you do want to get him to that plus 30 because of the health regeneration that he gets. It's very, very, it's very good, the health regeneration he gets. So let's see. How many did we need? I think 4. I didn't even count. I think we need more than that. I think 4 is still going to be a little bit shy. Yeah, we need 6 more there. I think we only had 10 left, right? So 10 left. We're not going to have enough for the gold emblems, but that's okay. We'll get them built up a little. Feels like Prince is going to be a really awesome addition to the teams. Yeah, it seems like he is a really, really good addition from what players have been saying. He's very, very powerful, and he only gets stronger as his signature item gets higher, which is cool. I definitely want to see him. We'll build him up a little bit here. Here he gets extra crit. Very nice. So again, a little bit short there. I don't think we have any more red emblems. We might have a couple. 8 more, so we're going to be close. We're 50 shy there. 50 shy, let's see. Currently 482, we're building morale. Went up 5 more level. Nice board. So board is making a ton. Were you lucky? Were you stargazing for her board? Can you test the Prince of Persia? Yeah, we can test out the Prince a little bit. I've tried Prince on the test server. Pretty amazing damage. Ult's pretty fast. Yeah, I seen him on the test server, and like the chain, the big thing I noticed was the chain stuns that he did seemed pretty crazy powerful. See, I don't think... thinking these aren't given emblems either. So it might be short on his emblems, guys. Yeah, we're short like 44 emblems. Let's see. So pick up this one. That takes to 34, and then I think it's gonna get that one. There we go. Arthur, you want 3 of 30 minimum to get maximum? Yeah, exactly. So board says 30. So definitely take Arthur to 30. All right, guys. So that will take him to a plus 20. So we got a couple more pieces there. We got our 10 amplifying emblems, or emblems of space. 23. There's 24. A little bit more crit there on 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. And there is 30, guys. Attack rating is increased by 30% for 6 seconds after the action has finished. There we go. So there is his plus 30 signature item, guys. Looks very, very cool. Are they ever going to create a Celestial Hyphen Tower? Yeah, we've talked about that quite a while, William. So I know they've kind of went back, and we were hoping that they'd kind of split this or even make a new section of the tower that would be for Celestials and Hypogeans. I think it would be very, very cool to see. I think it would be awesome to see if we could go ahead and get that added in here. It would be very, very cool. Yeah, so I definitely want to, as many of you guys know, in the Abyssal Expedition, I'm a pather, so I actually go through and path, so I am super stoked to use him with the Celerity Tree in the Abyssal Expedition, having him 5 stars. We'll try to get a little bit of furniture on him. I'm not sure how many we got here. We have 28,000. So go ahead and put gear on Rowan. 28,000. How important is Arthur's... Oh, the 9 of 9, Chris. Honestly, for Arthur, the 9 of 9 is not very important at all. Just for the simple fact that the 3 of 9 is similar to the artifact, which is what you want. But ultimately, the 9 of 9 for him is not super important at all. So we got Orthos there. We're keeping Khazard in there. You know what? I'm going to drop out Thorin right now because we can still build him in a little bit. Let's go ahead and drop in the Prince. All out summons. Let's see what else. Let's see if we can get at least a couple pieces. I would love to see a couple. There's our first one, which is for Strilda. So still building her up quite a bit. Another mythic right there. Very nice, which gives us a piece for... There he is, guys. That is the one. The Prince is who we're looking for furniture for. We got 1 piece. We need 3. I want to see us get 3 out of here. 23,000 Poe coins. We can get 3 copies of his mythic furniture. Number 2 is Pippa. We'll definitely take Pippa's furniture. Question is, what are we going to run him in a team? Who are we running him with? And I really haven't looked to see exactly who we should be running him with or who we need to run him with. Maybe board knows. Thorn just needs $3.99. Yeah, and I just kind of popped him in there, board. Just because I've never done the Thorin cheese. Honestly, it's kind of bad to say, but I've never used the Thorin cheese. I don't even use it when it comes to the tower. I just straight up attack. So let's see. So there he is, guys. We'll put him down here with the rest of the heroes. But I want to go ahead and get him. I think we had some cards here. So this time we're not going to sell the cards. I'm actually going to use them for the dimensionals. So we can actually go ahead and build him up. Which we could get him 3 of 9. But I think right now I'm not going to burn through those red cards because I think we had a couple others. Which I want to say Oden we were looking at. 6, there is Oden. Yep. I think it was Oden was the one we were looking at, if I'm remembering. So 7. That gives us 8 of 9 for Oden. And then Oden, boom. That'll finish out Oden. So let's go ahead and add all this on. So there we go, guys. Oden is 9 of 9. So Oden is completely done. Got a couple more pieces of furniture. We already got one for the prince. Very nice. Yeah, I know, board. I've kind of looked at it. I just don't like, I don't go through and redo the stages over and over and over and over again. That's the reason I feel like I don't use the Thorin cheese, or the Thorin cheese doesn't work very effectively, is because I don't continually repeat. Yeah, I don't continually just repeat stages over and over and over. I really don't have the patience to do it that way. All right, guys, so let's get some gear on him. So what are we thinking here? Him, Joker, Queen, Pippa, and Oden. I don't know, Space, if he would live enough in that combination. Let's go. So let's grab Ezio's gear. And on here, since I know he has crit, maybe Shroud, maybe Shroud, maybe Longbow, maybe just Dura's Eye. We'll see how he does. You should start buying crystal room with gems for your heroes. Yeah, I will, Michael. I'm trying to avoid using the gems for that. So ultimately, just being able to open them naturally. But it just, did I see the Prince of Persia promo video? No, I have not. I'll have to check it out, guys. But there he is. So I'm hoping he's going to work pretty well. So he's got his plus 30 signature item, got a little bit of furniture on him. I know having his 3 of 9 would make a big difference. And honestly, this being able to trigger it twice seems really OP. That seems like a portal party build. So who do you think, board? Who do you think? Queen, Joker, Prince sound like an amazing combo. So if we do Queen, Joker, Prince, actually, let me grab some of the gear off of... Since we still, to this day, guys, do not have a button that removes all of my gear, I have to go through here and I have to remove all the gear because I run the faction towers all the time. So we literally have to go back and forth with gear for everybody. And I want them to fix it someday. I read Prince's story in the portal. I'm hyped to see. Yeah, I think I've seen the Prince of Persia movie. I think it's a pretty old movie, if I remember correctly. All right, so we'll do the Prince. They said to run it with Queen and Joker. So Queen, we don't have that maxed out. Joker is the same. I think he's at 26. So run it with Queen and Joker. Who else? Use Aziz since he can chain all. Yeah, that's true. So we could drop Aziz in there. And I know somewhere along the lines, again, because we can't remove all of our gear, it looks like his gear went on to Queen. We're going to have to swap some of the gear there. And he's got a piece there on Nara. I know between Albedo, since we're not running Albedo, and we're not running Arthur, we can swap Arthur's gear. Throw Arthur's gear on Queen, really level her out. All right, so we're going to run Prince, we're going to run Joker, we're going to run Queen. So those three together will work. Then we're going to run Aziz. Is that what I'm hearing? Aziz, I believe this is the first AE is starting to reset on Saturday. I believe so. So matchmaking in 22. So one more day there. Yep. And then it has a 24-hour matchmaking, which this will take us to Friday, Saturday. Yep. You are correct, D. So the enrollment period is going to fall on a Sunday. Let's just throw maybe Taylene. We'll throw Taylene in there right now. I just want to see kind of how it looks with him. So we'll swipe out the team here. Just because I know Taylene is just a beast for taking damage. And again, guys, we'll try a bunch of different... yeah, that is right. Jake Gyllenhaal's in there. Sorry to say, but yes, I believe it is Jake Gyllenhaal in there. I think he is the prince. I think he's the prince. So there's the prince. I don't know about Queen up front, though. Oh, well, let's just see it. So there's his stun, which automatically triggers Joker's ability. There's Queen, got the CC there. See, there's the other stun. See, we're going to have to figure out, let's see, 52, 65, 83 million. Try him with the God comp. Who are we dropping out? I'm thinking Mahira, if that's the case. Because this was our God comp. So if we drop out Mahira, we put him in there. Which I think a lot of people were running the new Celestial in here. Don't know if Rowan has any gear. See what he does in here. Boom, so he jumped off the wall, went right through Brutus, jumped off the wall again, went back through Brutus. And look at his stuns, guys. So the enemies are still stunned. Boom, there's another stun. Boom, there's another stun. Gets a big energy boost there. Then, of course, the twins. Seems like a lot of it is just going to be him kind of chain stunning. Yeah, he seems pretty... Yeah, and that's what I've seen, Pixel. Pixel is Moriel in the God comp. That it's been working really, really well in this comp. So taking out my hero, putting in Moriel. So he is all over the battlefield, guys. 245 million damage. And remember, he doesn't have any of his furniture yet. He has one piece. Look at that, guys. 245. Not too sure about his battle stopping mechanics, but I worry if using him in AE would make the clock past 30 seconds. And maybe... Yeah, definitely could, D. Big thing that I'm looking for is, especially with all of the boss camps, I think in a lot of teams, he could probably burn them down pretty quick, especially once you start stacking relics on there. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how it's going to work, exactly how well he's going to work in there. Guys, look at that, 245. So he works pretty well in the God tier comp. Let's try him just in a couple different ones. I think he's still going to be in this one. I borrowed a Baden finally. But I want to... See, some of the heroes, guys, like I like the Joker-Queen combination because I don't use Joker and I don't use Queen. it seems like those are two heroes that I hope to get it to work with. Just for the simple fact I don't use either of those. I wonder if like the haste from Respin could work. Cheesy portal party to put everyone together. Which, where's Pippa? Oh, I think Pippa's fused with somebody else. Kind of wondering how else this would work. Who's Pippa fused with? Maybe. Oh, it's probably either Joker or Queen, now that I think about it. Joker works amazingly good with Oden. Yeah, definitely buy the dimensional. Yeah, I like buying the dimensionals, guys, because we don't have to just save an insane amount of resources. Wonder if... I'm trying to think who we could really work with while that I don't use for anything. Maybe like a Drez? We'll drop a Drez in here. As a free-to-play, who should I swap scroll for? My ascended heroes are Shamira, Rowan, Belinda, Lucius, Brutus, and I have Iran and Pharrell. Depending how far you have them ascended, Moa, I might just save it right now. It looks like Brutus just took everybody out of this combination. I think we still got it. Look at that. He still got it down. It's not too bad with Oden putting them all together. 119, 84, 146, guys. So he is definitely doing some serious damage there. And I really think, especially with that team comp, Drez, not the best combination in there. I feel like if we had a little bit of support, which I wonder how funny this would be. So take him out. Let's go with Rose. I want to see who Rose follows. Just because I know Rose brings a lot of the stuns. See, Joker's doing a lot of damage too. We need to build up Joker. We got to figure out something that works for this. Ultimately, because we know Joker does a lot of damage. We know he does a lot of damage. Queen putting them together. Again, looking at some of the team comps that I don't normally use. That is the reason I really want to get this to work, is because these are comps that we don't use, essentially. If we have something like Baden in there. Portal Party looks good. Ezio, Oden, Pippa. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oden, Ezio, Oden, Pippa could work. You mean Ezio, or do you mean the Prince? Yeah, Ezio, Oden. Yeah, I had Pippa. We have to drop out some, which they won on that one. Let's take a look. So if we do drop out them, we can throw Pippa in here. Are you thinking Pippin with Oden? Because I know in this one, I don't like the Nara combination. So we can actually, let's try this out. Do Pippa, we'll do him, we'll do Oden. Who else are we thinking in here? I like him. Remember, when he goes through the enemies, he does more damage. So ultimately, who else are we thinking? Oden, Peppa, Prince, Joker, Queen. I can't use Queen. Queen's fused, I think, with Pippa. Which we could swap that. Wonder if Queen and Joker will work. Let me see. I think here it's Queen that is... Essentially, Pippa was one of the heroes that I don't use. Yeah, Pippa does have to go mid, that's right. So who else do we have built now that is 4 or 5 stars that we don't really use? We have Lucius. We could go with Lucius. Oden I run sometimes. Gorvo I do run sometimes. Let's go with Thorin. There we go. And then let's hit up Joker really quick. The code is Prince of Persia. So if you guys haven't seen, guys, there is a brand new code. Let's go ahead, because I think we have quite a few left. We have 300 left. 29. There is 30. All right, so that's done. So we got him 30. We got him 30. Looks like they're almost all done. We have Nakaruru, and then we have Queen. So Queen's only at 21. But let's try that combination. Yeah, I thought about Lucius. I probably should have done Lucius. All right. What team were they? Were they 3? Let's try 1. So we're going to try the Portal Party. So Oden will do Pippa mid. Let's go with him, Joker, and Queen. Let's see what we get. I want to see Arthur, Prince, Joker, Gwen, and Queen. Oh, we could definitely try it. Yeah, I want to see how this looks. Because I know it triggers his ability really quick, which is awesome. Let's see, even there, I think they die. I think Queen dies a little bit too quick. Even there, Queen got 1 hit. That's the problem that I've always had with Queen. Is even, I mean, we have her geared out. We have a plus 21 signature item. We have 3 of 9 furniture. Still, boom. It's like 90% of her hit points. That's crazy. I'm going to see Furry stream before signing off for the day. Yeah, we're going to have to maul or invade. That's actually not a bad choice. Again, I really want to find something that'll work with Queen. There we got a good stun. Well, there's his little pullback. Yeah, we could always try something like that. Having like Scrag in here. I wonder like Scrag and Titus. We have Entendre built as well. Just because I know that anyone that we're pulling over here, it's going to make a very, very big difference. Because of that pushback. We might have to throw just a different artifact on it, but there's the stun, guys. Yeah. Good night. Ralph? Wait, is there another code for... Yep, Prince of Persia is the new code. Yeah, the Mahiro Whip is absolutely just destroying Queen. Like I said, it's about 1 hit, but we have about 100 and what, 30? Probably around a 130 deficiency here. Yeah, we're gonna have to find him a team that it works well. Seems like Oden worked pretty well to pull them all together, but Joker Queen can't hold the damage. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I was trying to think, because even if we swapped back here, they're still going to just get wrecked with Cecilia. Pippa with the shield bash gets taken straight out. There he goes off the walls, though. And there's the stun. Seems like if we can buy him a little bit of time, it'll work pretty well. It seems like on energy regen teams, he's going to be just crazy. Just like the God tier comp, seems like it's going to be he's going to be pretty difficult to deal with, especially with a lockout there. So another sub for the God tier team. But then again, guys, this team is so strong already. I don't think it really makes a difference if he's in here or not, just because of the team dynamic. Set the Shroud on Joker. Yeah, I thought we had the Shroud on Joker. And look at it, guys. Just the cheap. It's kind of like Ezio, just kind of with the chain, or Aziz with the chain stun. But I definitely feel that's going to break PvP. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, board. It seems like really needs time. He needs time to ramp up. He needs time. You're going to have to buy him time, essentially, to ramp up. I wonder, I mean, on the 5 pull, I think he'd be good. Just because normally we use Titus in here. I think even if we dropped him in there with the 5 pull. So if we went with Scarath, let's say we did No Titus. We're going to go with Scrath in here. We'll do Iran, Leica. I'm going to go this route. Oh, they're already here. Just doing the 5-pole, just because, again, he's going to come off the wall. All the heroes are together. So, I mean, if he can ult and just stun, I can see it buying time, essentially, is what I'm thinking here. Is we're just going to be able to buy him time. Boom, off the wall. Yeah, seems like it's going to be, we're going to have to find, yeah, the stall comms, I can see it with, I don't know about with Flora because it seems like he dies a little bit early. I know we can switch out his relic, but there's the stun guys. And I don't like Cecilia coming right over because pretty much the top doesn't stand a chance. Yeah. Taline, Orthos, Scrag Mahira, Prince Flora. Definitely could work. It could work with the stall just because it seems like the faster that he can get those stuns off, the better it is, the stronger he is. So even there, I mean, out in front, there's the stun. Yeah, seems like it's going to be specific teams that he's gonna have to work with. Which again, I would love for it to be Queen and Joker. Just because, again, we built him up and we don't use him for anything. But we're going to have to see. Maybe even a Khazard, if a Khazard can slow with the buffs. I wonder about with the buffs. What do you think about that board? What do you think about Khazard? Just because of this. Increase the duration of most negative buffs that are affecting allies or affecting all enemies by 60%. I wonder if that's going to increase his stun. That would be, I don't know, that'd be pretty interesting to see. Tassie, Prince, let's pull these guys out. And again, guys, we're just kind of playing around with it right now. Seeing what could work. So we use Tassie, Prince, Oden, Joker, Pharrell. Yeah, that could actually work. So Oden, we have Pharrell and Joker. So that's going to be a pretty solid team because that's going to trigger. I think that's going to be a pretty good trigger there. Or he's just going to die really quick. There's the ult. Yeah, again, guys, I know a lot of it does make a difference on the team comp you're finding. That's what I was thinking, board. Because it does say that it's a debuff with Khazard. So I wonder if that could work. Yeah, let me swap. We'll just swap it to team 2. Again, it's Cecilia in this one again. The triggered Joker's ult pretty early. Or his awful one. There's the stun, which triggers it again. Here's his stun again. And again. And again. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Doing good, Tyler. How you doing? Yeah, it would be interesting because I think the next team has a Nara. This one has Nara and Falks. And then this one, we could even swap it down there. But that's kind of an easier team to work it against to see how it works. Yeah, see, these teams are pretty tough. Yeah, and that's where, again, board, it would probably take a lot of testing. Well, happy birthday to Mobi's Man Ray. Happy birthday. Bought the hero, bought Prince for himself. Very, very cool, guys. All right, so we do have a couple more, I think a couple more summons. We have 2 for the Stargazer, looking for Khazard. Should we keep going for Khazard or should we look for the new hero? We need 2 copies of Khazard, guys, and he is ascended, but we could look for Moriel because Peggy we're going to get from the desired summons. What do you guys think? Let's take a little vote. And what artifact do I have on Joker right now? I think the Shroud. The Shroud was on Joker. Most of the time when I have Joker, he dies really quick. What's going on, FF Machine? That's kind of the problem I've had, which we could even swap the one here on Queen. I like the Life Leech a little bit on here. And the new one, I haven't unlocked yet on here. We actually haven't picked up this new one, which could be pretty good. But ultimately, Queen, we definitely have to build out. Got 4 furniture on her already. What do you think? Is it okay? I just subscribed. Can I tell my team and you can rate it? Yeah, Tyler, you can put it in there. Yeah, finish Khazard. That's what I'm thinking. Because we need 2 more copies. Add some tanks so we can have his alt. Yeah. I really think we're going to have to add some solid tanks in here. Whether it's throwing a Thorin again for the stall, that's kind of what we were thinking before, is kind of stalling it out. Especially because if Thorin dies, he'll actually come back up. So that might be a good one to place in there. Putting him somewhere back here. But again, we need some support. I'm not sure if it's going to mean maybe using a Nomura, maybe using a Nemitsu. Possibly looking at providing more CC over support. Might even work well with Peggy. We never know with that combination because she's kind of squirrely with everything. Let's see. So Pippa will get wrecked because we're dealing with Cecilia over here. Pharrell was working pretty well up there. Let's see. Khazard. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking, should we go with Moriel or should we go... did I try the longbow on Joker? I have not, Ash. So even here, I was hoping to get a little bit of crowd control off. That's okay. All right. Khazard or Moriel? Moriel, I'd be curious for use for PvE, but PvE seems a bit lackluster. Yeah, since we picked up Prince, let's go ahead. We got 2 pulls here, guys. Hoping we get at least 1. Yeah, I'm hoping we get at least 1. After this, guys, we have 60 days of Moriel in the shop. We could definitely go and get Moriel. We could save all of our diamonds, literally every single diamond for Stargazing, to try to pull some copies of her. So hopefully, guys, we can pull 2 copies of Khazard. We did it with the twins. Let's see what we can do here. Pull number 1 is going to be not too bad. Double cards. We got a Greyborn card. We got a Wilder card. Even though we didn't get Khazard, that's okay. Pull number 2 gives us just some more resources. So no Khazard on this one. We are shut down on this one. And again, guys, we're just going to save the diamonds, which, I mean, we have 8 days to get diamonds, though. That's quite a bit. We could amass quite a few diamonds, but we need 4 copies of Peggy. So we're going to need 4 copies out of here. We're going to have to save this for Peggy. Just because I don't want to miss her avatar frame. And we're already pretty close with her. Yeah, we just need 4 more copies. We still have 30 days though. So you know what? We'll go ahead. We'll do our 2 more summons because we have 30 days. All right. We'll use them. We'll amass more within 30 days. This one, I was hoping for a Khazard, but look at that. A little bit more resources. And the last one, is it going to shut us down tonight? It is Khazard. So we got 1, guys. Not too bad. We got another copy, another Lightbearer card there. So we got 1 copy of Khazard, which means we need 1. That is it, guys. We need 1 copy of Khazard. Is it okay to have one level 130 deficiency in campaign, or am I over leveled? Honestly, 130 is about the point that it really starts getting dicey. The big thing with that is you have to do a lot of retries. Yeah, 130 is decent, but 130 is a point where you can get 2 or 3 teams to click really, really well. Some of the other teams are just going to take a lot of retries over and over and over again with some of the stages. Get a couple more resources out of here. All right, so tier stones are back. So just refresh, guys. So we're going to save those for our tier stones. Barracks, nothing in there. The lab, we're waiting for a reset on this. We got 10 more days. We already have 100,000 tokens, though. Challenger store, we finished out Orthos, so now we're moving on to Zolrath. That'll be the last one we need. When he's built, or Athelia and Zolrath, and then they'll all be built. That'll be all of them, all included, which will be awesome. Lucius, Belinda, Nara, Isabella, Namora. It's a pretty good team, Tyler. One thing you'll notice is running Belinda and Isabella, running double damage together, you're going to have to swap one of them out. You're going to essentially end up swapping one of them out, which it looks like we went into rank 4 here, which usually we just go back to 1. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. Yeah, so ultimately, Tyler, yeah, you're going to swap out Belinda or Isabella. They're good to run early game. Mainly, whatever heroes you can get early game work really, really well. Just because if you can build them up, essentially as you get them built up a little, it's pretty easy to run through with double damage, to run through a couple different ones. Remember when you asked about my Muro summons? I got 7 of 46, ended with about 9 copies. Wow. Yeah, that's the Stargazer not being friendly. 9 copies and 500 pulls. That's normal Stargazer rates. Drop Belinda. Yeah, Belinda will be. And again, I'm not sure if you had said where you were, Tyler, where you were in the campaign, but earlier it's easy with Belinda because they give you a lot of copies. Which there's a copy of Oden, copy of Ogie, and then we got, I was hoping it would be a Peggy. But we'll take an Estrelda. All right, so let's see if, before we finish tonight, if we can get anybody up a little bit higher. So here we got Peggy, who is good. We need a couple more copies of Peggy, couple of Hendrik, and he'll be done. So we have double copies here. All right, guys, so Light Bearers. We are at another Light Bearer crossroad. So what do you guys think? We have Thane, we have Oscar, we have Rigby. Those are going to be the 3. We have Thane, Oscar, and Rigby. So one of those 3 we're going to get up because they are going to be the next one. So let me know, guys. Drop it in here. Thane, Oscar, or Rigby for the Light Bearer team. And here, I believe we're still building. We built on Tundra. We're waiting for copies of Warwick there. I don't think we have any food. No food, no food. Nope. So they are shut down. Bad heroes are good for dimension. Yeah, exactly. Start saving Graveborn. Kenneth is going with Rigby. We got a Rigby. We got a Thane from Craig. I'm in chapter 16. Almost done with it, though. Rigby forever. Oscar or Thane. Oh, thank you. Kamika. All 3 are terrible, but Rigby maybe. You know what? Kenneth said Rigby, so we're going to go with Rigby. Just because I have Thane and I have Oscar. Oscar is so sad. Oscar is fun. Look, everyone goes from sad to fun. But Kenneth said Rigby, so we're going to go ahead and we'll build up our Rigby next. I know I use him for the tower because I have him on my Lightbearer account. We have enough copies to get him built up right now. Alex says Rigby, Oscar, then Thane. A lot of people say Thane and Oscar. It is going to be Rigby, guys. So there we go. So we burned out a couple more copies. Maulers, we don't have anybody. Rigby is my spirit animal. Nice, Glenn. Yeah, I know. And watch, they'll rework Thane next. Watch, Alex. That's what I'm thinking. I use Thane from time to time if he's maxed out. Yeah, we'll build him down the road, but right now, and even here, guys, so we're working on Cirrus. We have Raku maxed out. We have Pippa, I believe, completely maxed out. We have Respin, which is good. We have Cirrus right there. So Pippa's already maxed. So we have a little bit of food, but not enough. We only have 1, 2, 3. So still a little bit short from getting Cirrus up to Mythic. All right, so Graveborn, guys. Looks like we got 2 copies that didn't put together. I think we're building, wasn't it Baden? It is Baden. And Baden's our last one. I believe Baden is our last one. Did we build Kelthar? I thought we did. Yeah, we maxed Kelthar out. All right, so here we just need more food. More food to get Baden up to Mythic because we can use our Daemon copy because Daemon's already 5 stars at this point, which is good. We just need a little bit more food. So 1 more copy, then Baden we can take to Mythic. Almost done with all the Graveborns, guys. And then here, of course, we have Athalia. We have the new hero, and then we have Zephyriel. On here, we have Khazard, which is almost done. We have Mortis, which is almost done. Then we have Mizoth, and we still have Zolrath. So we still have more in there. And look at that, guys. They're all maxed. Awesome. Very, very cool. Oscar is getting reworked. He will now execute people. Yeah, exactly. Anyone inside Oscar's circle, he is going to kill. Instantly kill. So Oscar is going to be the most powerful hero in the game as we know it today. Even there, we got 4 copies to Ascended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5 stars, just like we did with Kelthar. We have enough copies to take him up to 5 stars. Have a good night, Kamika. We got Team Guild Hunt has started. We'll get a couple more stones here. 20 more rare stones. I don't think enough to use anything, guys. Yeah, we do. Boom. Ogie. We love Ogie. Then a copy of Xavius. So, guys, that will do it for our stream for tonight, guys. We got him pretty well maxed out. We're going to have to continue building him, getting him more furniture. I think that's really, really going to be important with him, especially with the 9 of 9. After he triggers that ability recall, he gets more dodge and more crit, so very strong with 3 of 9. But the 9 of 9, he can do the recall twice. So essentially, if he takes that fatal damage, he can recall. If he takes fatal damage again, he can recall again. So that'll be very, very cool. That'll be awesome to see getting him maxed out. So we will definitely focus him to a 9 of 9. We'll go through team comps. Usually just takes a couple days. We'll see him up on Reddit. We'll see him up on Discord. Ultimately, building him out will be a lot of fun in using him. I want to find a place that we that he's going to work and that he's going to work very, very well. Is the Prince good? Yes. The Prince seems very, very good, Milan, as of right now. That's why we bought him. That's why we bought him and we built him. Very, very strong. Again, we just have to figure out which team comps he's really going to shine at and where he's going to be utilized, which I know with the community within a day, yes, he will be good. Very, very strong. His ability to kind of cheat death, essentially with his ability, the recall ability, very, very cool. So when he dies, 9 of 9 furniture, he can die twice. So essentially, we know all the heroes similar to that are very, very strong. Cool to see him built, guys. We got him built up to that plus 30, which is awesome. All right, guys. So again, that will do it for the stream tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. Absolutely love doing the live streams. It's one of my favorite things to do in AFK Arena. Yeah, the Prince of Stun, the Persia of Stun, a lot of different things. I got him 3 of 9 plus 30, and he's performing well. Yep. So Mobai said the same thing there. Everybody who has built him have said he's working really, really well. A lot of players are still on the fence with Morale. Ultimately, getting her to fit seems to work in a God tier comp, but can other heroes work in that same position? We're going to have to see how well it will work. Do you think Persia can replace Aziz in the God comp? Poa, yes. We did try him in there. Seems like it did work pretty well. And yep, we've seen the new code. Prince of Persia is the new code, guys. Prince of Persia is going to be strong because of his stun ability and his ability to cheat death. The new code is Prince of Persia. So that is the new code. It is Prince of Persia altogether is the new code. I think he ults so fast he pairs well with Aziz instead of replacing. Yeah, I replaced him with Mahira, which again, we're going to have to see. I swapped out Mahira and left Aziz in there to see how well it works. So guys, make sure you hop on. Make sure you go ahead and redeem the code. The new hero is up. You can, I believe you can test him right now. Very, very cool to see. Muriel in the Zorath Zeph Leica team. Yeah, a lot of those teams board I don't have. That's why I don't use them. We don't have Zafriel. We don't have Zorath. So those, yeah, team cheat death. There you go. You could even, I wonder if you could put him with Ulna. I wonder if the combination of Ulna doing the slowdown essentially with him chain stunning would work well. That would be one to try if you ran him and Ulna up front, because not only does he have cheat deaths, is he reduces haste and he does have that immunity. So it might be cool. That again, there's a lot of different team comps. Once he drops on global like he just did, you're going to have a lot of different combinations coming out. We'll come back on Sunday and see exactly where we're at. We'll get this team ready, hopefully make some progression through chapter 35 at that point. So again, very, very cool to see. We got lucky again with our summons, which we usually do, which is awesome. So guys, have a good night, stay safe, and as always, thank you guys for watching.